Ever wondered how to make the perfect omelet? Today, we'll guide you through this culinary journey. It all starts with the ingredients. At the heart of any great omelet are fresh eggs. Season these with a pinch of salt and pepper. You'll also need some butter for that smooth, velvety texture. Optional fillings can add a personal touch. Consider cheese for creaminess, herbs for a burst of freshness, and vegetables for a wholesome crunch. Now that we have our ingredients ready, let's move to the preparation stage. The first step to the perfect omelet is whisking the eggs. Now this isn't just about breaking eggs into a bowl. Oh no, there's an art to it. Take your eggs, give them a gentle tap on the edge of the bowl to crack them, and let the inside slide smoothly into the bowl. Avoid getting any shell in there. You won't want that surprise bite in your omelet. Next, you'll want to add a pinch of salt and a dash of pepper. These simple seasonings will elevate the flavor of your eggs, adding that subtle touch of taste that separates the good omelets from the great ones. Now here's the key part, the whisking. You'll want to whisk these eggs until the yolks and whites are fully combined, blending into a light, frothy mixture. This process is essential for achieving that fluffy, cloud-like texture in your omelet. With our eggs well whisked, we're ready for the cooking process. Cooking an omelet is an art, and we're about to master it. We begin this culinary sonnet by heating our pan over a medium flame. A bit like Goldilocks, we don't want it too hot or too cold. Just right is what we're after. A heat that whispers instead of shouts. Next, we introduce a generous pat of butter to the pan. Watch as it slides and glides, painting the pan with a glossy sheen. This isn't just for flavor, it's to ensure our omelet doesn't stick, transforming our pan into a non-stick wonder. With the stage set, it's time for our whisked eggs to make their grand entrance. They sizzle as they hit the pan, their liquid form beginning to solidify in the gentle heat. But we're not just spectators in this process. With a spatula in hand, we gently stir the eggs, creating soft curds that will be the tender heart of our omelet. Then we let our eggs cook undisturbed. The omelet needs this quiet time to find itself, for the edges to set and the center to firm up just slightly. Patience, my dear friends, is the secret ingredient here. Now, it's time for the optional encore. The fillings, a sprinkle of cheese, a handful of sautéed mushrooms, perhaps some diced bell peppers. Whatever your heart desires, scatter it evenly over one half of the omelet. The final act in this performance is the fold. With a flick of the wrist and a gentle nudge from the spatula, we fold the omelet in half, encapsulating the fillings in a warm, eggy embrace. It's a delicate dance, one that requires both courage and care. And there you have it, a perfectly cooked omelet. But wait, we're not done yet. The journey to creating the perfect omelet continues, and we're just getting to the best part. So stay tuned, because our masterpiece is about to get even better. A perfect omelet isn't just about taste, it's also about presentation. After all, we eat with our eyes first. To serve your omelet, tilt the pan and gently slide the masterpiece onto a plate, taking care not to break it. For that final touch, consider garnishing with a few fresh herbs or a light sprinkle of cheese. It adds to the visual appeal and adds another layer of flavor. Remember, presentation is paramount. Now, you're ready to impress with your perfect omelet. Bon appetit! Let's recap the journey to the perfect omelet. It all starts with gathering the finest ingredients. Fresh eggs are the star of the show, accompanied by a dash of milk to create a light and fluffy texture. Don't forget your selection of fillings: cheese, ham, spinach, mushrooms, or whatever tickles your fancy. Next, we whisk those eggs into a smooth mixture, incorporating plenty of air for that signature fluffy texture. It's a delicate balance, whisking just enough, but not too much. Then we move on to the art of cooking the omelet. It's all about low heat and gentle stirring, creating soft, creamy curds. The fillings are added at the right moment, just before the omelet is elegantly folded over. Finally, presenting the perfect omelet is just as important. Serve it immediately, nice and hot, straight from the pan onto a warm plate, garnished with a sprinkle of fresh herbs. Remember, practice makes perfect. So keep experimenting until you master your perfect omelet. Until next time, happy cooking!